Peace. This is a meat and potato social production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is the Age of Horus. With each year, you'll have a god where that god's energy will permeate through the universe. This is no different with Horus. Now, Horus is an avenger god, and he deals with clarity and you being decisive. So, in other words, many things that you avoided or procrastinate, you're not going to have that luxury no more. And I could take it one step further. How you will know if your occult DNA has been activated, many of you will be suffering with fatigue. Let me give you an example. Many of you will get sleep and wake up and still be fatigued, or you will find yourself going to bed earlier than usual. That's because your body really isn't adjusted to Horus's energy, but you have to give it time. Now, what are some of the crystals you can use that Horus likes? You can use quartz, carnelian, or moonstone. And if you want to summon Horus, you have to make an offering to Horus first. Don't just call yourself trying to petition him. You have not gave an offering. Now you can use meat or alcohol or certain metals, and you can put them on your altar like a machete or a knife. Now, again, Horus is the avenger, and he's been in many forms. The Horus, Falcon, lion, hawk, or a baby on the lotus petal. That's all emblematic of Horus. So make the offering first and then petition him. And even if you have a figurine, or you can have a necklace with the eye of Horus, that will draw him to you. And this is a time where a lot of you that have been avoiding conflict, you don't have that luxury no more. So where you was like a emotional Floyd Mayweather, when you just danced around and you did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. No, you got to come in with that Mike Tyson energy and obliterate your opposition. So what that means is that if you have a parent or a child or a relationship and you know it's not going nowhere, this the year, yeah, you got to say something. You can no longer avoid it and engage in this exercise of denial. You don't have it like that no more. So once you come to that realization, even with older mouth breathers, older trogs, you know, the ones that are sitting around and they're crying because they miss their husband who's deceased or their wife so much. Let me say this to you. Let me hit you with some knowledge. You're crying like that because you have a tinge of guilt, because you know that you played a part of sending your spouse to their grave because you were stressing them out. That's just guilt. So you'll take it out on your children or your grandchildren, and they're supposed to deal with it. And I know some of you who are loving light or hoping for a better outcome are thinking, well, if they said this to me, I would just leave. I agree with you. I'd leave too, but not before you get this 24 ounce of the light is yellow. In other words, proceed with caution. You may not like the man that I am or the woman that I am, but I'm a man nonetheless. And you just not going to emotionally hit me with some bus and then put it in reverse to make sure that I've been properly deleted. Nah, it ain't going down like that. Let me give you an example of how mentor would handle it. Some people, mouth breathers, they get mad at me because I do my job, and I think that I do it very well. Some people may say, hey, I'd really appreciate if you didn't call me that. Here's me. And if I do, I just appreciate if you don't call me that. Okay. Trog. Okay, it's never going to stop. If anything, in this year, it's going to intensify. Hear me now and believe me later. You are going to have to stand up for yourself. This is the year. Okay? Simple and plain. And I know a lot of you will be like, I'm just going to pray for them. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I ain't doing none of that. And I highly suggest that you don't do that either. So if many of you are feeling fatigued and irritable, it's just that now with your DNA activated and you're definitely practicing the occult or just possess a curiosity, that is why. Your body's just adjusting to the energy of Horus. And you can use also the Eye of Horus as a symbol of protection. Now, how would you do that? Simply draw it, and you can carry it on your person or set it on your altar. So that's what you do. So this is the Age of Horus, the year of Horus. You have a lot of work to do, and I know that many of you will do it, and you will do it very effectively. So with that, that is your meat and potatoes and sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.